Happy July 1st from the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. It looks like the Keys are going to get some of that rain that all of Florida's been getting. If you want to trust the Weather Channel, they're saying we're supposed to have rain for about an hour around 8 a.m. But I just get in from my morning walk along the beach. I did beat the rain, but I can see it coming. The sky was pretty gray, but it was about 82, 83 degrees with a nice breeze coming off the ocean, and I had a great walk. If you live in the Keys or visit the Keys regularly or drive up and down the Keys, I'm sure you've seen the blimp in Cudjoe Key. Some people locally have nicknamed it Fat Albert. If you ever wonder what it is, it's actually owned by the Air Force. There are two blimps there, in fact. One of them is just a weather blimp that checks the weather out, and the other is a military surveillance blimp that was put in there by the Air Force. The end of Blimp Road is actually a recognized Air Force station called the Cudjoe Key Air Force Station. And on today, July 1st, 1974, was the day that blimp was first put into use at the Cudjoe Air Force Station. You never know which one is flying, the weather balloon or the surveillance balloon, because they are 100% identical. I had a friend who used to work there years ago, and he said the surveillance is so good, if you were sitting on a park bench up in West Palm Beach reading a newspaper, they can be reading the newspaper right over you. Or he said they also used to look at the Castro compound, and they'd have a lip reader. I'm sorry, that was a tongue twister. A lip reader up there who understood Spanish, and he would read Castro's lips as he was in his yard talking. There's your little bit of military history for the Florida Keys, since Key West always has been known as a military town, and everyone always asks me what that blimp is and what the purpose of it is. We just say it's Fat Albert, and we don't know, but that's really what it's for. It's a military surveillance blimp and also a weather balloon, and they never let you know which one is up there. This is ordinarily my morning market MLS update where I report all the new listings in Key West and the Lower Keys, but today's a unique day, and a day both buyers and sellers want to make note of. There were no new listings to come on the multiple listing service in the last 24 hours between Big Pine Key and Key West. This will affect both buyers and sellers. Buyers, it's definitely a sign if you've been thinking about buying, stop dragging your feet. If the inventory shrinks, just the common rule of economics, supply and demand. If there are fewer houses available, you're going to have to come close to the seller's full price, or the seller may even be able to ask more money for it. The longer you wait, the more money you'll pay for that same house or a like-type house in the same area. Definitely call me today to take a look at homes in the Keys. Sellers, if you've been on the fence and you're not sure if you want to sell, now could be the time. If you put your house on the market at a time with a lot of inventory and there's half a dozen like-type homes in your neighborhood for sale, buyers are going to expect to negotiate. You're not unique. You don't have the only game in town. If you put your house on the market during a period where there's very little inventory and you're the only house in your area similar to yours, you can stick to your price or ask a higher price for your house. So if you've been thinking about selling, now's definitely the time. Give me a call. We'll get your house on the market and get you top dollar. You can see all the new listings that do come on the market when we have them. If you follow my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I do a video every morning reporting all the new listings in Key West and the Lower Keys. That lets you see the listings the same day the realtors do, so that puts you ahead of most buyers. Most buyers wait for a home to come on to Zillow to inquire about it, but by the time Zillow puts a home live online, it's been on the multiple listing service 4 or 5 days. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll be ahead of other buyers, and the most valuable commodity in any negotiation is information. You can also get a much more detailed description of all the listings if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I will put that web address in the description of the video below. I update that every day as well from the MLS with photos. There's a lot more information on the homes, a lot more details on the homes, any unique features the home might have. It'll have photos of the inside of the house, photos of the outside of the house. If the house happens to be waterfront, there'll be photos of the water view, photos of the boat dockage. It's just a lot more information than I can cram into a quick couple-minute YouTube video. Most mornings we do have new listings, and if you watch the video or check out the blog, you can learn about all the new listings the same day the realtors do, so it's definitely worth your while. And you can always call me. If you're thinking about buying or selling in the Keys, now could be the time. Give me a call at 305-731-0501. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys. And more importantly, I look forward to making you my neighbor. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.